Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm super stoked because I created this beautiful exaggerated glitter star-studded orange festival makeup tutorial for you guys. I was outside looking at the California poppies and I just thought orange is so perfect for festival season. It's just so rich and so bright and colorful and it just inspired me. So I got my butt over to Michael's and bought some glitter and just threw it on my face, and this is what we came out with. Before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate that, and hit that notification bell so you know every single time when I upload new videos. Everyone is welcome here. But with that all being said, let's go ahead and get this video started. Alright, so let's kick things off with primer, and if you have been watching my videos, my favorite primer of all time is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. It just has so many benefits and I love taking it on this little spatula brush. This is the SO2 from Sigma and it's perfect for festival makeup because it'll help make your makeup last way longer. So after that, I like going in with my base. In this case, I'm going to use a CC cream. This is the Thrive Cosmetics CC cream in the shade beige, and I want to use this one because it has SPF in it, and if you're out in the sun all day long, even though I put my SPF on already, I just like to add an extra coverage. So I'm going to take a beauty sponge. This is from e.l.f. So I'm just pouncing this all over my skin until my base is pretty much even. Okay, now that we have the base going on, we are going to go in and highlight the face with concealer. This is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer in the shade Creme Brulee, and I'm just going to draw some lines and bring it right up to the nose and wing it out right over here. And I'm going to highlight the nose right here, the tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, right on my chin and my forehead. Don't forget the lids. Just like this. Honestly, this could be a Coachella vibe right now. But we are going to blend this all out with the beauty sponge. Alright, I'm going to let this concealer on my nose set. And while that sets, I'm going to go into my brows with the Benefit Brow. This is in the shade 4. And I'm going to take a angled brush by Sonia Kashuk. This is number 27. And I'm going to feather out my brows. Starting with the front, I'm just going to do some flicking motions so that I can follow my natural hair growth. And then I'm going to go in with a spoolie and just push the product up through my brow hairs. Alright, I think these brows look pretty good. Let's move on to blending out this concealer right on my nose. And I'm actually going to bake my eyes with some Thrive Cosmetics setting powder. And I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to stamp it right under my eye. Since we're going to be outside all day for this festival, you really want to make sure your makeup stays, so it helps to bake your makeup. Okay, so I'm just taking that baking powder on the bridge of my nose and I put a little bit right on my chin right there. And we're just going to let that set for a little bit. While we let that set though, I want to go in with some bronzer. And I actually have a new bronzer today to try out with you all. I thought it would be cool to wait until I filmed with you guys to film with the new Morphe bronzer. I've heard so many great things, how buttery it is, how smooth it is. So let's go ahead and try this bad boy out. And this is in the shade Icon. I'm going to take that on a big, huge, fluffy brush and place it on. Ooh. Yeah, I actually think that this color is totally fine for my skin tone. So I'm just going to bronze my face. I love concentrating it right over here above the brow and then dusting the littlest bit right at the tip top of my forehead. You just want to be a little bit toasted. And then come right down here, bring it back around the face, bring some color back in. Honestly, I think I did myself good by choosing the lighter shade than the medium tone because it looks really nice. And you guys know how I feel about bronzer. Like, I really, really love bronzer. And it took everything for me not to go and purchase a Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer again because you guys know I love that stuff. But I wanted to branch out and try new things. And usually with this CC cream, I find that I have to set my face beforehand, and I decided not to set the face. I just wanted to see how this worked over tackier foundation base, and it just blended so seamlessly. It's like butter. Yeah, you can see it right here. That's like a perfect shade for my skin tone. It's like not too dark, not too warm. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited about this because I just love bronzer that much. Alright, and I'm also going to use the same brush to wipe away that bakage. Okay, we gotta bronze the sides of our nose, and I need a little bit of a smaller brush. So I'm going to go in with a Morphe M438 and just starting from the brow, I'm just going to brush that all the way down the side of my nose and come at an angle right here. So see how I'm going diagonally? I just want to make like a nice little point around my nose. I'm here for this. I'm so here for this. Moving on, let's go into some blush. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Blush in that peach though. Super, super pretty. I'm going to take it on that same brush that I've been using. Top off the excess and we're just going to dust that onto the apples of the cheeks. And I'm even going to dust this over the bridge of my nose because we want that like toasted look. I just think that look is super cute when you have like a little bit of blush right over the bridge of the nose. Okay, and now for some highlight. I'm gonna go in with some Wet n Wild Bloom Time. I just feel like with the orangey tones that I want to do on my eyes, it'll look really, really nice. And it's okay to be overboard with this. Like, if you're gonna pick a day to be extra highlighted, today's the day, girl. Because it's festival season, and why the frick not? So after I dust that above the brow and connect it over here into a C, I'm gonna put some of this on my Cupid's bow. Not a little bit, more of like a lot of it. I may have gone a little overboard, that's okay. We are so highlighted. That is the base makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and melt all that makeup together in the Wild Carrot Herbals Love in the Mist Facial Toner. Oh, feels so good. A little bit more for good luck. My baby hairs are just living their best life right now. It's okay though. We cute, we cute. We can work with it. So moving on to my eyes, the fun part. I'm super excited. The whole reason why I filmed today at all was because I went to lunch with my friend Christina and she gave me my birthday present. I know it's like 2 months late, but who cares? Nobody's judging here. I'm just freaking excited to have the Jaclyn Hill Part 2 that she collabed with Morphe, and I was so excited. I wanted to scream, but I contained it. Don't you worry. I probably was really excited. Anyways, Christina can verify that in the comments down below, but she got me all 4 of the palettes that she has, so I was just like, I need to film. I'm gonna film tomorrow, and here it is the same day and I'm still filming today. Like, I was just too excited not to film today. So we are looking at the Armed and Gorgeous palette. Look at that, you guys. How perfect is this for festival season? And I wanted to dip into Ring the Alarm as well because it has so many more warm tones. I just want to use all the warm tones today. That's our vibe, okay? So taking that on a Cala blending brush, I'm gonna dip into Access and we're just gonna brush that throughout the entire crease. And look at that yellow. It's so pretty. I'm gonna go in with the shade Agent right here. It's a slightly more orangey color, and I'm just gonna build that in the crease, working in circular motions back and forth. These are actually nice because they're like nice and compact and I can easily travel with these, and it has a mirror in it already. So perfect. Alright, so now I'm going to take this shade Secure right here, an even deeper orange. So we're just building from light to medium to darker. And not that this color is that dark, but it's the darker of the oranges. And I love that she does that because you can just really build and blend out your makeup and just have like very seamless eye look. So still working in the crease, we're just blending our life away. I'm actually so excited to be doing an orange look today because I haven't done an orange look yet. And this is going to be really nice, especially on medium skin tones, like tanner skin tones. I feel like the orange is just going to look so good. So I'm going to take the Ring the Alarm palette and take the shade Alert. I'm going to take the Morphe M506 and concentrating it here and on the inner part of the crease as well. And then just start feathering that out over here to my outer corner. And you can start connecting the two in the middle. But I really just want to focus the orange colors like right over here on the outside and right on the inner side. Just because I want it to look a little more artsy instead of very symmetrical and like cut and precise. I want this to be just like a very blended, blown out, artsy, out of the box type of vibe. Ugh, these shadows, the pigments, the color, the tones, they're just everything right now. Like, how perfect are these colors for a California poppy? I'm kind of leaving the middle part of my eye blank because we're gonna go in with some concealer. I'm gonna take the same concealer that we've been using and I'm just gonna pop this right onto the eye. And then taking a MAC 242 brush and I'm just gonna spread the concealer out. Alright, the crease is cut. So I'm gonna go back in with that small blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with that same deep burnt orange, and I'm gonna blend it out on the edges. On my finger, I'm going to take the shade On Camera right here, and I'm just gonna pop that right on to my concealer. Oh, pigment is there. Can you guys see this? Get a little zoom. Look at that pigment, honestly. Here for it. I'm just gonna blend that onto my lid. I always feel like shimmer shadows look the best when applied with your finger. Okay, and now taking that same concealer brush that we use, I'm gonna spritz that with the same facial spray, and I'm gonna go back into that same shade that we just used and go a little bit more precise right here where my cut crease is, and then feather that out as I get back over here. And honestly, I'm really not trying to be biased right now, but these shadows are so freaking pretty and they blend like a dream. Okay, so from the Armed and Gorgeous palette, I'm gonna take this shade right here called Guilt Trip, and taking that on my finger, I'm just gonna place this right in the center of the lid to give it that pop. And now we're gonna kick things up a notch just a little bit. I'm gonna take a blending brush again, and I'm just gonna dab into shade Access, that yellow tone, and I'm gonna start winging out, and I mean like winging out my shadow right over here. And then I'm gonna take the shade Agent, place it right over here, connecting it to my bottom lash line. And then I'm gonna dip into Secure, blend that out over here, dipping back into Access, and just feathering out the edges. And I'm gonna do the same exact thing on the other side. And then taking that smaller blending brush, I'm just gonna take our transition colors that we used in the crease and just buff that right under my lashes. So I'm gonna take the shade Alert on a flat definer brush, and I'm gonna work that on my lower lash line, only on the inner and outer parts though, because right on the center of the lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with a shade On Camera. I'm just gonna pop it right on the bottom lash right there. I'm just sort of winging it right now because I literally got these palettes like a couple hours ago and went to the store and I bought some glitter from Michaels and these cute little stars, and I thought they would be cute to put on. But time for some festivities. So I'm gonna open up these bad boys. There are bigger sizes and medium sizes and then itty bitty teeny tiny ones that are super cute. So I'm gonna take the biggest star and I'm gonna start it right on here, and then I'm gonna take like a medium one and place it like right there, and then I take a little baby one, place it right here, take another baby one and place it out here. And it's really up to you where you want to place it. Just follow wherever your heart's desire is, really. I placed mine a little bit more asymmetrical. Okay, and then for the glitter, this is by Recollections. I'm just gonna start placing some glue. I'm gonna work with a small section for right now and pick the glitter up with a brush and place it right onto the lid. Ooh, that's pretty. Love that. Okay, just so you know, this is gonna be a little bit of a messy process, but art is never clean, is it? Like, it's always messy. If you're clean when you're creating art, then you're doing something wrong. I'm sorry. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add some more glitter. Just painting on the glue, and then quickly before the glue dries, I'm gonna pick up glitter and just tap it right over top. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you guys in really quick. Ooh, this looks so cool. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you guys, but I love playing with glitter. I'm gonna move on to this other eye. And if you're at home and you're recreating a look like this, I would definitely recommend getting some like glitter glue, but if you don't, like, just yellow it out and grab some lash glue because it's the same thing in the end. I need like a pop, an inner corner highlight, so I'm gonna take the shade Guilt Trip again. I'm gonna pop that right on the inner corner, and then I'm gonna take the smallest star and I'm gonna place it right on my inner corner. Okay, we're pulling it together. The orange tones just look so bomb. These palettes are amazing, like the colors, how pigmented they are, the way they blend out, like so beautifully done. Okay, time to curl the eyelashes. Surprisingly, the lash glue is working really nicely for this glitter. I'm not mad at it. You already know I'm gonna go in with some primer for my lashes. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and this is just to pump the volume up on my lashes and to condition them as well. And then going in with the matching mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, and this is in the shade Black Noir. This is just my favorite mascara because it gives me a volume. And then I'm just gonna pop that right on my lower lashes. Alright, and that's it for the eyes. I think we're ready to move on to some lips, which I'm super excited because I want to do some more orangey tones. So I thought, oh, why not go into this perfect orange lip. This is the ColourPop lippy stick in the shade Chi Chi. I'm just gonna wash this over my lips because I want that orange undertone, but I'm actually going to go over it with a nude. I don't have any orangey nudes, so I'm gonna use this as a base. So going with a nice little peachy nude from Dose of Colors is the Desi X Katy collab in the shade My Main. And I really, really love this nude color. And just like that, we have a perfect orange undertone in our nude. I love the way that ties and pairs with my eye makeup. Alright, and then I'm going to top it off with a beautiful orangey lip gloss. This is in the shade Tropical Shine from the brand Milani. And just to add some finishing touches, I'm going to go into the shade Guilt Trip once more. And I'm just going to dust that onto my lips as well as the Cupid's bow. Alright, and then I also want to take some of this glow that we got going on the face and add it to my décolleté. So now I'm going to take some body shimmer oil. This is one that I actually did as a DIY. If you would like to know how to make these, they're super easy. I have a video on my channel already. I'll link it down in the description box below. But this stuff is just so beautiful. You just gotta make sure that you shake it up. And I'm just gonna drip some right here on the collarbones, on the shoulder. And you have this gorgeous bronzy highlighted effect. It's so perfect as a base because then you can go in with this Morphe bronzer. And I thought this bronzer was so perfect for today's video because it's actually advertised as a face and body bronzer. That's why it's so big. I think you get 0.70 ounces, which is quite a lot for a bronzer. And I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush and brush it right there. Just like we did with the contours of our face, I'm just going to add this bronzer to the contours of my décolleté. And see this little divot right here? Get it in there. Boom. Just like that. And you're going to stay hydrated throughout the whole day. Your skin is just going to look glowy. It's never going to be dry. We want everything to be cohesive from our face to our body. And I'm going to take that same highlight and we're just going to dust it right here. And I know it's super extra to be putting makeup on our body, but what better occasion to do this than festival season? If you just want to be like a golden goddess over here, girl, you just be a golden goddess. You do you, okay? And look at that. That is the end result. You're bronzy, you're golden, you're shimmery, but not too shimmery. You're just like, you're glowing, okay? This is summer glow for you right here in a bottle. Alright, and that is my completed makeup tutorial. I'm so happy with the way this came out. Like this exaggerated wing over here with like the glitter and the studded stars. I just had this vision in my head, went to the store, bought some glitter and just played with the makeup, and I'm super happy with how this makeup turned out. I hope you guys got some really good inspo for festival season. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to see me in between uploads, I'm also on Instagram with all of my makeup photos and any other shenanigans. Just know that I'm over here chilling, just like jealous that you guys get to go. But I do hope that you guys have a fun time, and please stay safe. Other than that, remember that you are beautiful in every which way, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Are we gonna worry about baby hairs? Not today. Chiseled, bronzy. What happened to my son, honestly? Wow, I totally got that on my lashes. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash. Why can I not say that? Alright, and that's my completed festival makeup tutorial inspired by some California poppies. Mitzi.